Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. And for once it's a video that I was hoping I'd never have to make. So by now you've probably heard of the news regarding Factions 2, that it's been cancelled indefinitely, and that was news that was released on Thursday on Naughty Dog's official website blog. I did do a post about it, so if you haven't seen that yet, then you can read through the full version on there. So I'm going to try and keep this a bit quick because to me there's no use in dwelling, and your time is limited, so it's important for me to communicate some thoughts that I've had in a timely and brief manner. So, first of all, of course, it's an incredibly sad time to be a Factions player, given the news that we've just had. And we were all hoping for a Part 2 Factions. And honestly, it isn't beyond the realms of possibility, to have expected something from them, given the success of this instalment that you're seeing on screen now. However, given the amount of time that's gone by, and we've had a couple of screenshots of concept art, I guess, and some cryptic updates from Naughty Dog regarding their plans, it's hardly surprising, really, that we're in the situation that we're in currently, given the fact that there was just so much uncertainty. Now, you might be surprised to hear me say this, but I'm actually slightly relieved. Not that we've not got the game, of course, because I want the second part. But sometimes they say that you have to speculate to accumulate. And there's been so much speculation from everybody about what's going to happen, what the future is. And frankly, none of it's been confirmed. And it can be slightly tiresome sometimes, with so many voices weighing in on the matter, that nothing can ever get resolved. So part of me is quite relieved that we finally got some closure, because all this speculation has accumulated absolutely nothing whatsoever. So hopefully now that will bring it to a close, even if the dark rain cloud that currently sits over us is not going to be going away for a while. However, there is something that is slightly more concerning to me regarding this news. And like I said, it's not that we're not getting the second Factions, because now Factions can be its own single entity, and it's not going to be marred by any battle royale version. It's just going to be Factions is always going to be this game, and what it was and what it is still. But I use the word was just now because I get a very distinct feeling that Factions is hanging on life support. I was doing some research around the previous Factions on PS3, so the one that was released in 2013. And it took Naughty Dog 6 years to stop development and shut down the servers for the PS3 version. 6 years, just over. We're already, for this Factions, 9 years in. And so that means that in 2024, which is literally around the corner now as I record this video, we're going to be into the 10th year. Now, Naughty Dog closed their Uncharted servers on the 10-year anniversary. And I can't help but get a very distinct feeling that the same is going to happen. So the Factions for PS4 was released in America on July 29th, 2014. I also look at the June 14th date that was the original Factions release date, or the original game's release date, obviously the previous year. So we passed that this year on June 14th. And again, I can't help but get the feeling that June 14th or July 29th could be the date next year that we see the end of this game that we all love so much. And that's what worries me the most. And this has been somewhat buffered by some rumours that I've heard circulating that they plan to shut this down within 6 months. And of course, that would June and July next year would fit with that quite well. Now, of course, none of that's been confirmed yet, so I don't want to worry too much about something that might not happen. But I've got to be a realist here and really got to consider the future of this channel going forward, as I know many other content creators will be doing the same. So I will be doing something more of a fleshed out video on my reflections of the year, which will include this news later in December. But for now, I just wanted to share with you a few thoughts that I'd had around the news and around everything that was going on in my head. Please feel free to share your thoughts down below, and I would be very happy to discuss with you anything that you are thinking. So until next time, watch your six and keep your damn hands off me.